Hi everybody. For my project, I conducted research at two Cleveland area libraries. The first was academic and the second was public. The first library I conducted research with was the Gracieli Library and Breen Learning Center. This is the main library on John Carroll University's campus, which is a medium-sized private Jesuit Catholic university in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. The second library I conducted research with was the Kirtland Public Library. Kirtland is a city of roughly 6,500 people. It's about 20 minutes east of Cleveland, and it's mostly upper middle class families. To conduct research, I did self-tours of the library, I looked at the information online, and I did one-on-one interviews with the library director at the John Carroll University Library and with the head librarian at the Kirtland Public Library. These two libraries are on complete opposite sides of the spectrum. Gracieli prides itself on its research agenda. This agenda enables the staff members to enhance their personal growth by focusing in on either one aspect of librarianship, such as special collections or archives, or they're able to be a liaison to certain areas of John Carroll, such as the English department or the biology department. So those staff members are sometimes able to teach as well as be librarians. About 70% of the members of John Carroll University's library hold an MLIS degree. The other are hourly staff. The hourly staff all must have an undergraduate degree and able to work there. They also have a couple of student volunteers, most of them doing the work-study program, and all of them work with the Ohio Link program. There's also a large percentage of the staff members at Gracieli who are either systems personnel or administrative personnel. They make up roughly 10% of the faculty at that library. While I was at the library, I was able to conduct an interview with the library director, mainly because my sister works at the library and she was able to get me in. The director said that she no longer considers herself a librarian. She mainly just runs what she calls the business. She's in charge of personnel, the budgets, the planning, and she says she has no time to speak to patrons and she rarely sets foot in the library itself. The Gracieli Library is tuition dependent. They do receive a small amount of federal support through work-study programs and public funding, but for the most part they are tuition dependent and they depend a lot on their endowments, but the endowments are down 50% this year from where they were last year. John Carroll University's library is one of the 80 libraries in Ohio who are part of the Ohio Link program. Other than the Ohio Link program, John Carroll doesn't really have many services or programs that they're able to be a part of. The director said that all of their programs do have to be Jesuit Catholic related, and they have a hard time getting any programs okayed by the board of directors. She has to go through the board of directors of the university itself in order to get programs initiated, and she has a hard time doing so. The Kirtland Public Library is very different from GCU's library. It's more laid back. They only have 14 staff members. 3 of these members do have an MLIS degree, and 8 of them are full-time. They also employ 2 volunteers who come every Thursday to cover new books. Unlike the John Carroll University Library, the Kirtland Public Library offers a wide arrangement of programs and services. They offer assistance with the research and databases, and they allow customers or patrons to borrow books from a consortium called the CleveNet Consortium. They also have programs for all ages, story times, teen times, story times for younger kids and for school-age children. They also have services to the homebound, and they do offer early request on standing order authors. Their most popular programs are the computer classes, both normal computer classes and online classes and internet classes. There's currently a waiting list to get into both of those programs. The Kirtland Public Library receives funds from local property taxes and local levies, but they do get most of their resources from the Ohio Public Library Fund, or the PLF. The Ohio Governor Strickland has proposed to cut the PLF by 50% this summer so the funding for the library is in great jeopardy. The librarian I spoke with at the KPL said that she believes anyone who wants to work in a public library really needs to have a great deal of patience, a desire to help others, and someone who's able to quickly navigate the library's databases and internet, because they deal with so many customers daily. She finds her ability to think outside the box really important when it comes to solving problems, or being able to place the library as a unique and fundamental part of the community. John Carroll University's director said that running a library is very stressful, specifically academic libraries that focus so much on research. They always have so much going on. And she said it's similar to running a large business. However, she believes that working in an academic library is very fulfilling because it allows people to focus on an aspect of librarianship or education that they really enjoy so that they're able to thrive. I believe that both libraries would be great places to work. They're both stressed with funding right now, and job security at both is iffy right now, most specifically at the Kirtland Public Library. But I think any future librarian would be able to have a fulfilling, personally and professionally, career at either library, because really it's not where you work, but it's how you work and it's what you make of the opportunity. Thanks everyone. I hope you have a good day.